I'm in a mood of L.A.Noire, so let's play this. Okay. Another suck at French. I don't think Alzonde Mendes was the guy we were looking for because she was also good with a suck at French.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
I know. Captain, are you here? I like this captain, whoever we have. Who's our captain now? Los Diablos, again. On the table. AKA the Devils. Is it? No, El Diablo is devil, is Los Diablo like devils, like not a single one. Oh my god, I thought I can speak Spanish, but I can't speak Spanish. Speak Spanish. Come on. Why did you... Ooh.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
You didn't do anything.
Thanks, Rusty.
You got...
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Our lamp got broken. Oh no, it didn't. Everything.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Lamp, lights.
See,
Dead
I knew
lights.
you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Up there. Move.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
Here we are. No, we're not. We're almost there. I think the audio is also a little buggy right now, because I don't know if this sounds like this for you afterwards or in the stream if someone's watching, and afterwards from YouTube. But my audio is crashing a lot. But I guess that's because of the game, because the game is broken at this point. Captain is here.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed
Elizabeth
sex killer
Short.
at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Daily. We are gonna solve this case in a day.
Shouldn't you be working?
Clear this area immediately.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Yeah, I don't care. Everyone,
This is a crime
please.
scene. All
Sorry.
of you move along.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's the guy from the...
I'm stumped. Ideas?
No, I'm not stumped. Move.
Help me out.
No.
Ignore the reporters. Just get the juice from the reporting officer in the corner.
You.
You need anything, sir.
Just holler.
I want to talk to you. You were the first on the scene. According to my map.
What do you think?
Ignore the reporters. Just get the juice from the
Or you.
report.
You
Okay,
find her,
it was
Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Under the mistletoe. Oh my god.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Another naked body, it seems so, Disclaimer. I'm not responsible for your nightmares. Or footprints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat.
Oh, I actually skipped through the... Okay.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail
Phelps,
a
what are you
copycat
doing?
would want was there in the story.
Phelps. Okay, that was weird. The game is, again, definitely broken. Because he was just squatting there in the air like a Turusilab. She was strangled with a rope.
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Another ring removed.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Similarities.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Rest in peace, Rolex. Are you gonna say anything about the... Yeah. Yeah, she was stumped. But I feel like she might have been strangled to death and not stumped to death. I don't want to talk to you yet. You're a creepy fella. You hang around with bodies.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Deirdre Muller.
Back in a second.
Deirdre Muller. Parent-teacher association. Teacher?
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
That's not much of money, Phelps. But yeah, good points.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you?
Okay.
It's great.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe.
It was size
What
8.
size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane. Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Pinker, do you know? Do you have anything to tell me?
One more sweep and I'm headed back to the lab.
Okay.
You've got all you need here, Phelps.
Okay. You were just standing in the balcony. I'm gonna talk to you. Did you see anything weird? You're not reacting to me.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
No, I won't. Can we take the coroner's car now?
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Just fabulous. You gotta run a little faster than that. What? Okay. Why did he open the door for no reason at all?
You know, putting the siren on might remove the element of surprise from your hit and runs. There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her.
I get the point.
What points? Proceed.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
That doesn't mean anything.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Don't tell me your eye don't bend and...
Bank of America, 7th and all.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. And Phelps was just,
in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
what was it? What's the name of the club? Blue Room Jazz Club. He seems to look, the singer, kind of funny, but yeah. I'm not something anything, but maybe I am. Please, Phelps, stay humble now.
We survived this.
They're gonna explode. Please. Give me your car.
Out of the car! Police!
You can't do this!
How far away is that? Yeah, no, not that far.
Jesus, Phelps!
Shh, shh. Didn't even crash. Look at this. What? Yeah, there's a robbery going on. Based on the alarm. Or burglary. Robbery. It's a bank. Bank job.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Oh, headshot. You too.
We've got to clear out the
I want my hat.
floor. Come on, make a push for the building.
I can't get... Okay. Look at me. I have a bullet wound. Now you're going down. Are there more? What? Use the elevator and investigate the vaults. Okay.
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Still got my machine pistol.
Wrong floor, man. You have no...
Buddies upstairs are dead.
Did you mean your body's downstairs? You just said your body's upstairs. What is that hat doing?
Cole, what's taking so long?
There he is! Blast him!
Go, Cole. Shit, I almost died.
we step on it.
Sure.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale. Now I'm in trouble.
I shot you to your lung.
That's all of them.
Good job, fail. Psst. Yeah. I was gonna say Phelps, but then I just started... In the middle of my sentence, I started to wonder, is his name Phelps? Or like
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Hmm.
Roger on your ambulance 11K.
LA is a little safer now.
Bank of America, code 4.
You'll drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
I don't think he knows the way, but thank God we got GPS, even though it's 1948. Muller.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Eloise.
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Creepy.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Don't just start smoking inside. Please, Rusty, Galloway.
He'll be back any moment.
There's a banana. I want banana. Bananas are good. Hey. Play something.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Your mother died. What do you think of that?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Open it. There may be secrets. Size 8 shoes. Size 8 shoes.
Size 8.
Mm. Yes. They're not muddy, though. I mean, they don't have to be muddy, but... Is this the watch case? It is.
Elgin wristwatch.
Yeah.
Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Body snatches. From outer space.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay, that was all. Wanna see if there's a newspaper. There doesn't seem to be any newspapers. Unless... there are no newspapers. You're reading healthily. Phelps, eat a banana.
I'm at a loss.
Oh, you're not a loss. Just sit down.
All
sit
right.
down.
Talk to the girl.
Yeah, sit down.
Easy
Sit down.
does it.
Sit down, Phelps.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to
She
have to tell you
did.
this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. You think you could answer a few questions for us?
Dark humor that I'm using. That
Try.
of course, this is awful, but I'm not a monster. She's 15.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon.
Maybe you killed her.
I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Well, look, I believe her, but the way she kind of like her facial expressions are like now when she's blinking and looking away, kind of seem like she maybe lying, but then again maybe she's just nervous. So at least I'm gonna start with good cop. It was bad cop.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
That was... She had the same facial expressions. I thought it was a good... It was bad cop.
He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
But I believe her. It's not that, but I thought the game wanted me to do bad cop so we can get more information.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Okay. Now she's definitely lying. Husband's alibi.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Okay.
He always wore her
Still
golden
hit
butterfly.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
And you should try to be a good detective, Phelps.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
I am saying you wasn't here.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Now is not the time, Rusty.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the
Okay,
gold
now it's
butterfly,
going
Hugo.
really well.
How you bought your wife off the last time you
You
heard
never
her.
say that because then it starts.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
No, we can't accuse him of anything, so it's bad cop now.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
I don't think we can use this husband's alibi again, so...
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories?
I think we
because we're starting to
use
like
the
you for
husband's
this.
alibi again.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
I don't know you can use the same evidence twice.
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
Or maybe it was...
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
New cars.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Well,
Yes, sir. They had a row last night.
That to the
heard Miss
radio.
Smaller
I mean, yeah, it's
screaming.
maybe
Did you
a
see Mrs.
serial
Muller
killer.
come home
of
late
course.
last night at all?
I get it.
No, not at all.
I feel like the
I
LAPD
did see Mr.
don't
Muller
wanna
put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
He's burning something. I can't draw my gun.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get
Ah,
away.
he was burning his shoes, he was burning his shoes, he was burning his shoes.
There he is, officer.
Oh, you didn't get far. You don't even have to shoot you. There are blood on your shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
The audio.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
They're like, ah!
I
Until
don't-
the cutscene started.
Home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt
Cats,
Helen, but
dogs,
she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
No idea where's Bakersfield. Okay.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway, homicide.
Phelps,
division,
badge
badge
1247.
564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
How can I help, detective?
We get Ray Pinker and
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
130 North
Checking
Bonnie
for
Bray
you,
Street.
detective.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall.
So weird, they're talking the same time. Over each other.
5 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
That's the guy from
That's the guy from the papers. You saw that big case.
Detective Phelps at the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown. When he's there, 490.
Got it, KGPL.
Let's get the Central Morgue first.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit.
No, we're not doing side missions anymore.
11K to KGPL.
Okay,
We'll take 288. Go ahead with the further.
Okay, okay. This is some parkour.
I think the power's gone to your head, Phelps.
I was looking at your beautiful face, Rusty. I'm sorry. Sound effects are still really loud, even though I turned them down a notch. That's another. Ah, shit! It's the cops! Let's go, Rusty! They can't see us. Oh my god. I want a yellow car. This is a banana car.
LAPD, police emergency.
Not on your light, Buster.
Kitten. That guy is moonwalking the wrong way. Like, that's not how you moonwalk. Can I do that too? Is there an invisible wall here or something? No, there's not.
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Okay. Interesting. Los Angeles was said on the radio. Los Angeles. That's the same car. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. There's a song which goes like that on the radio. Let's go here.
Watch it, will you?
We're here. No one died, even almost that guy just ran over, but no.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Hmm. So if it is a serial killer, the way to kill has... The way he kills has changed, but... No, that's not it. It's the one, it's this one. The sailor rope. Must be. Yeah, okay.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Bell ropes.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Again, it's the same kind of kill, because, yeah, you know. Is the phone here? I wanna... There was still music on.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
The music is still playing.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Okay. You have a great job.
So what next?
Sounds like the broad got messed up between the house and the school. We've been to the house. It's time to try the school.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting it through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Certainly,
Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School in Plainfields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
You were listening to my call, wasn't you?
Advice?
Sounds like the broad got messed up between the house and the school. We've been to the house. It's time to try the school.
You'll drive.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Not exactly
Jeez,
the
I'm
happiest
hungry,
of
actually.
places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man,
Finishing.
professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities
Finishing
of a
the
place like
case.
Funny job.
I don't know how
man.
long is it.
Coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much.
You have at least
Wrong
one
kind of
place
man
to
can
go.
get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Yeah, blue. That chess club. That's the name of it. Belmont High School.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is this guy serious?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Let's take him in.
There's the son of a bitch now.
Let's
Hey,
son of a
you!
bitch now.
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him
Wonderful
off.
voice acting. Shortcuts. Now let's see. Jump. Hoo!
This isn't a racetrack.
I can draw my gun in. But that also could be because of the controls are a little busted.
There he is. See him? There he is, officer.
Someone civil arrest this guy. Run, run, run. He can't be free. Okay. He's starting to slow down. Come on, Phelps, 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 Phelps. No, almost. It's funny that Phelps just starts to you can't say he's accelerating because he doesn't have a vehicle, but yeah.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and
He was
into
actually
a
gonna
cell.
shoot them. It's interesting.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Okay. We got 2 suspects. Doesn't look good for...
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
That is not... is that... Yeah, that's the same kind of rope. Yeah, yeah. Kind of looks different.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Here you go, Muller.
I wonder what Eli does for a living.
I'm gonna call from that phone box because it's further away and I get some
Phelps, badge 1247.
now I forget how to speak. I get something.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Over streets. What?
Certainly, Detective.
Oh.
I'll get in touch with the
Hello, Galloway.
Thanks.
Okay. Now we can conduct the interviews. Not interviews, interrogations. I think I want to start with the Rooney guy. You'll drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Didn't you hear? I don't know why, but the motion capture actor of Rusty, kinda just a little bit looks like Donald Trump. I don't know why, but it just the face just kind of reminds me of Donald Trump for some reason. I mean, the character is in no ways Donald Trump, but like he just the actor just looks a little Trumpy. Like, look at that. I think he looks... He's not orange, but...
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Are they ready?
Okay. Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
You're not my boss. Maybe you are.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know.
This particular fiend is an old acquaintance.
Oh.
I have tried to reaffirm his
okay.
belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay, good. But if nothing really comes up, I think I need to judge Hugo Muller because of the evidence. But as Captain said, he's gonna handle this guy.
You look like you've had it rough.
So it seems like both of them will go
See me asking
are
for
going
your
behind the
sympathy,
bars.
boy?
Alleged child sex offender.
I done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
We have nothing for. We don't know anything about this guy. Like, I mean, we don't know his occupation, so it's a bad cop, obviously. HM.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
Ah,
Can't miss this place. Big yellow letters, HM.
Okay. Okay.
They give you any workwear,
Okay.
Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Now, the evidence is still stronger for Hugo Muller, but the question would be, what would Eli Rooney's workwear? Why would it be in Dieter Muller's car? Like, there is... Because I don't think he would put that there himself, and I don't think Dieter Muller
I done 14 years in and out of prison, son.
anything to do with this scum.
You think you can outweight me?
Piece of scum, so...
You're wrong.
So, sorry. So I think that the HM shirt still belongs to Hugo Muller, because wasn't he a mechanic?
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
We don't know. We don't have any evidence what kind of shoes does he wear. So, I don't know. Is it a good cop or a bad cop now? Okay, it's a bad cop.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6", tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity,
8s.
Eli?
You think I was never punished?
Doesn't make it
You
right.
must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, this guy's a total freak. I just...
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
He just confessed that he can get his hands on ropes. Any kind of rope, so I'm gonna go with good cop here.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tight.
What is fan? southern accent he has going on with him. Okay, that was a terrible impression.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Yeah, it's bad cop, because we can straightly link this guy to anything. Like we can't point blankly say that where the trust disappear. We can't point blankly say that he killed Dieter Muller.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk.
Okay.
I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Okay.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect.
Yeah.
The evidence is solid.
I'm also leaning more on Hugo Muller because, yeah, okay, yeah, don't get me wrong, this guy deserves to be in jail, but I'm just saying that the evidence, again, speaks for Hugo Muller. We're gonna interrogate him too.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes.
But I really...
You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
It's a bad cop now.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
So it was good cop then, because we couldn't accuse him of anything. He already confessed that he was burning his shoes, so it was a good cop. Yeah.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
It's bad cop or accused. I'm gonna say what accused.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't... We can't really say that he used the rope. It was just in the car. But...
It's nothing personal.
So it's...
I'm just doing my job.
I'm gonna go with bad cop again.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
I have no idea about ropes, so... so I'm not expert. Was she killed with a triple braid rope? I don't know.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
It was found in your car.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Okay. Bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Yeah. It was... Yeah, now I remember. It was from Chrysler.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
No, you don't.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials
yeah, they were
HM
green.
found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Okay, here's what I think. I think the whole thing that Rooney's work clothes were titled HM is just a pure coincidence, and there would have been no way that the overalls found in the trunk of the car were or belonged to Rooney. There's no way why he would have put them there, because as awful as it sounds, I think it's true that he wouldn't want to get caught. And all the evidence, like in the end, point to Hugo Muller. He has history of beating her wife, and her daughter, I mean his daughter, already admitted that he used to yeah, she's kind of scared of him, and she did. And also the neighbor gave a statement that someone screamed at the house, and yeah. Hugo is a violent person, even though it could have happened just once.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury.
Mean to
Book him, Rusty.
Press the X. I would have. Okay, I accidentally pressed the X button. I would have charged him, but yeah, my controller was dropping on the floor, so I saved it. But I actually pressed the X button. But yeah, I would have charged him anyway. Yeah, Eli Rooney is just a coincidence, and he's gonna go behind bars too, but for different reasons.
I have to say I'm disappointed.
Why?
I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious
end. It's really
end.
corrupt police station.
You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Vehicle damage was pretty high. We destroyed one vehicle. We destroyed many vehicles, actually. We ran almost... Did we run over someone almost? Or was it in previous episodes? I don't know. But, yeah. It just seems like the chief would have wanted us to charge the pedophile for the murder, even though all the evidence wouldn't have, spoke for him. because they spoke for Hugo Muller more, and I think because we want to be, and Cole Phelps wants to be by the book cop, and I want to play the game like by the book cop, and how I would be as a police officer. The right option was to juridically, the correct option was to charge Hugo Muller and charge for the murder, but charge Eli Rooney for other things. But yeah, and he was an old acquaintance of LAPD already. But yeah, it just seems like the chief would have wanted us to judge him instead of a Mueller. But yeah, so I'm not really, I don't agree with the unbecoming 1 star. But yeah, I get it, but I don't agree with it. Both of them deserve jail. But yeah, both of them deserve jail. But I still don't think that Hugo Muller was like killed his wife, even though it shows that he did that. Yeah, Michelle Moore contemplates life as an orphan. Shit.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ったの
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
That's really, because I am kind of like a history buff. We're gonna end the episode here. But I am kind of history buff. And I'm really interested about 20th century history, especially World War II and the Cold War. But like, yeah, I think that's correct that for many Japanese soldiers during the World War II, dying was a greater honor than being captured. Because, yeah, many of the Japanese soldiers were really brainwashed. And you could almost say that the whole, yeah, the emperor had a cult of followers. And yeah, Hirohito. But yeah, I'm not really like, I mean, I know Japanese history during World War II. I'm not saying that. I do know, I think, reasonably a lot about it. But like, it's still interesting how, like, let's say that as the Western nations, like in this case USA, kind of like could or has written the history as just Japanese hating the USA, even though they were deeper reasons for attack on Pearl Harbor. But yeah, history is usually written by the winners, and I am in no way saying that okay, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm in no way here on Japanese side, in no way, but I am just saying that history is written by the winners, in this case USA and the Soviet Union, and that happened. But yeah, but this is a completely politically neutral statement, but it's a fact. But yeah, enough about history. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. I truly enjoyed the episode. I enjoy L.A.Noire really much. It has become one of my favorite, like, even though it was one of my favorite games before, it has become one of my top favorite games right now. And I don't know, I just like the game so much. It is awesome game again, and it's truly brutal. I love that. I'm kind of afraid that can I even upload some of these episodes to YouTube, or do I have to like as they are, or do I have to censor the crime scene investigation parts out of these homicide desk missions because of the mainly just because of the nudity, which YouTube doesn't allow. I mean, I understand that I'm with YouTube on that, but like I'm saying that because it's a video game still, I don't know, does YouTube allow me to show these parts? And if the YouTube doesn't, then I have to cut out the crime investigation parts, at least the parts where we show the or where the game shows the body. I'm sorry about that, but that's just how it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed the episode. If you want to help the channel to grow, please consider subscribing, like the video, share it to friends and fans, and we'll see the next episode, whatever it will be, whenever it will come out. Stay safe. I hope you're all doing just the best, and bye-bye.